Welcome everybody to Scribblenauts Unlimited, showing off. Today we're looking at the sequel to the original DS title, Scribblenauts. This one was released on the 3DS as well as ported to PC, as you can see here. And I got it on Steam as part of the holiday thing. Well, I got it on Steam mostly because I had a gift card and I'm like, oh, yes! That's what you do with gift cards, right? Start with the options menu. Here we have resolution options. Excellent graphical options. Not that this requires a ton of graphics, but hey, it's much better than the Assassin's Creed 3 options menu. You can change your volume and video. Controls, this one's really important because the game was designed for touchscreen, so everything is designed to be usable with a mouse. However, if you like using the keyboard, they've provided, in fact, not just one set of rebindable keys, but 2 sets of rebindable keys for all of the things. And this is really good because half of these things they don't talk about in the tutorial at all. So coming to the controls menu is an excellent thing to do. You got all of these things. You can rebind tons of things, and there's even separate ones for the menu. Excellent. I recommend you take a look at it. Let's go ahead and get started. So you start here, after all the introductory things, on your cousin's, actually I think he's your brother, I don't know. And you start here on his farm. And your goal of the game is to rescue your sister. And as you can see, I've actually I've made quite a significant amount of progress here in the game because our sister is very badly damaged. She's slowly turning into a statue. And you can see here that it's gotten pretty bad and right around her face and everything. Poor girl can't even talk. Sad. Rah. So the goal of the game is to collect these things here called starites. And you can find starites in 2 ways. One is by going up to these people who have a quest and doing the quest for them. And the quest is some little scenario, a situation where you have to help them out, and they usually take about 4 or 5 different things that you need to do to help them out. And then you get your quest done and they give you the starite. By hitting escape, you come to the pause menu, you can see how many starites are available at your current location. You can see how many starites you have versus how many you need to get to the next level. And you can also see starite shards, how many shards are available and how many do you currently have. It takes 5 to make a full starite, and most levels have about 7 to 9, give or take. You can come in here and see what the shards are. There are 2 types of shards, location shards and object shards. Location shards are unique to location, and they involve helping people out. Object shards are like achievements in the game, and they involve, getting objects done. Blow a horn made of plastic that is often found in stadiums. Guess what that one is. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of these, and they kind of tell you what you need to do. So there you go. Give the devil his favorite string instrument. A great reference. Great reference. Just right there. So lots of fun things that you can do here. And you can, sit here and go through each one, blah, 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 blah. But you could also just figure them out on your own. Have a lot of fun with that. So those are the object shards, and you get legit shards for them, and you can use them to make your starites. Let's take a look at what the starites are for. They're basically helping you unlock new levels. As you can see, there's quite a lot of levels here. Most of them are already unlocked, just because the game does that. I really think, seeing as how many you can make so many starites, and given that, I think the game should have made these numbers be higher, because I'm at 40 already and I've got so much unlocked, and I'm just like, there's so much extra that it's gonna take forever. Anyways, if you complete a level, it looks like this. There's the level screen. Get the little check mark. If the level's not complete, you can see 7 out of 8. No symbol. If you haven't been to the level yet, Thesaurus Park. Meh. Oh, I get it? Thesaurus? Yeah, ha ha ha. Anyways, it has that little symbol there. So let's go to a level we haven't been to yet. We'll go to a pirate ship. The Listy Colon. Whoosh! Alright, time to show what you can do. At the beginning of every level, a little pan around and stuff. Here, we start on this little boat. Most levels have a little symbol here that lets you go to other levels or other parts of the level. Like here, if we want to get up, we have to get back onto the boat and then click that up arrow. but it's not letting us, so we'll go around, try again. There we go. And that way we'll climb up. And now we're ready to do things. See? References right here. So, immediately, I need a tool for my trade to finally settle this argument. And I'll bet so does he. So, let's give him something. The main mechanic of the game is go around, help people. Generally the solutions are one-word solutions, which is a little sad, but you can get a little silly with them. Like, obviously, the solution here is to give this guy a katana. Although that's kind of a big one. Picking sides. Poof! If you wanted to redo it, you could redo that by resetting the level. Right here. And giving the pirate something instead. There are some levels where you need to do that, but this one is not it. The other thing you can do, in addition to helping people by giving an item, is helping people by altering adjectives. Give me something to hide inside so we can make his escape. Okay. No, that didn't work for him. But you can also change adjectives. So, since apparently he didn't like that, we'll just make him visible again, an ungrateful sod, and give him something. Let's give him a covered wovered. Nice. A covered wagon. Boink. Get in there. You're not gonna... What is your problem? Stupid guy? Well, fine. Take a box. Apparently that satisfies. Cause that's not conspicuous. Okay. Aha! Let me guess, she wants to escape? Nope, she doesn't actually care. Okay. The other thing you can do is you can go on quest. So let's do this questing stuff. Help break their curse. Mission start! Ooga booga booga. Give each crew member something that they used to love. The warrior of this group enjoyed medieval weapons. I don't know where the warrior of the group is. It's probably that guy. Skeleton warrior. Okay. So we can give him an object that he liked. You know, maybe he wanted a battle axe. But maybe he wanted a giant battle axe. Huzzah! The next crew member loved his facial hair, but now he's almost entirely bald. Which guy is that? Could be that. Oh, it's probably this guy. Alright. We shall give him an enormous mustache. Ooh, not just any mustache. An enormous pink sparkly mustache. Nope, wasn't this guy. Was it you? It was you. Well done! Another curse lifted. The next loved his own reflection, but the curse has taken his body away. Show him what he looks like. Must be this guy. A wisp! Ooh, clever. So obviously here we can make a mirror. So we could make a just regular mirror. It's not too ridiculous, but there isn't much you can do. 3 curses down, and the next is, oh no, he lost a brain. He has to be educated. It's you, I take it. So here, all we can do, we could give him a laptop. The last curse rests upon the captain of the ship. Reunite him with Polly. I'm waiting for it to explode, but I don't think it will. It's sad. Reunite you with Polly? Alright. Halite. That's interesting. Yeah. Red. There's Polly. But I'm not cursed. I'm a real ghost pirate, and you're on a real ghost ship. Yahaha! Ooga booga booga. Poof. Lols. That was silly. Oh, and now Polly's a ghost too. Which obviously was not what they were looking for. Hey, it works. So you can do things like that. Give a quest 4-star, or you can make people happy by shards. You can make people happy or complete quests either by making items or by giving adding adjectives to things. So I could give them, like, you know, an orange or something. I'm looking for an adjective. Some pieces to play a game. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Something to swap the deck. Blah blah blah. What are you doing here? Hacker. Prevent internet piracy. I don't know what I did. Okay. Huh. I just blew up the laptop, I guess. Oh, because it was an explosive laptop. Makes sense. What's that? There's a duck. Oh god. They can make it a zombie duck. But there are other things. Here, let's actually take a look at this duck. In addition to adding adjectives, there's also a full-on object editor. I'm going to go through this real quick because I don't want to take up too much time with it. But in the object editor, you can do things like change the size of the duck. So here's Maxwell in comparison. So I can make this a really big duck or a really tiny duck. I can change colors and paint him. Or I can change textures. There we go. And I'll make him. There we go. It's silly. We can add stamps, so I could give this duck a. That's a huge beard for the duck. Never mind. Go away. Let's give him a. We'll make him a mustache duck. Haha! And finally, you can change the properties of the duck. So you've got your basic physics. That's your kinematics. You have health, how people react to it, whether it's alive or not. Fire-based physics, he might, you know, explode. Electricity-based physics. Is this thing a weapon? Apparently it is. Apparently you can use ducks to bash things for 5. But, you know, maybe I want this to be an exploding duck. So make it, there we go. Is it a container? So container physics. What can it do? As you can see, this duck, if you're riding the duck, if it's big enough to ride, it can do that. That's stuff. It's self-explanatory. Equipment. What can the duck wear? And can the duck be worn? Yes, the duck can be picked up, and the duck can wear hats. And we could change that if we wanted to. You know, we can make the duck sat upon. Behavior. Currently, it will inherit its source objects. Whatever this thing is going to be called, it has the same behavior as a regular duck, but we could give it other things. So maybe we want it to eat food, or we could have it protect, I don't know, boats. There we go, this object will protect boats. We could make special things happen. It comes wearing bling, you know, maybe it has, oh no, it needs no adjective, so maybe it has a necklace. Maybe it's very snowy, gives off snow constantly. Who knows, it doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't have to. Gives off magic, there we go. And finally we can have it script. So when this object does something, something happens. So perhaps when this object, you know, it could be anything when this object goes in water. There we go. Then it will something. Maybe it'll explode. Maybe it will create an object when it jumps in water. Maybe it will add an adjective to something. It could activate or throw something at it, or just express an emotion. There we go. And we can change there we go. So it will change the emotion. And oh my goodness, so many emotions it can have. Maybe it becomes very smart. There we go. It will express an emotion and add an adjective. And it could be red. I say we change that adjective to Nerdy. There we go. Because I'm a nerd. Yeah. And yeah, so there you go. You've scripted this object. So when this object, blah, 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 blah. And you could add another one. And when this object does other stuff, then it will do that. So there you go. And then you could come in. Oh my goodness, it has 3 necklaces. So many necklaces. This is crazy. This is no longer a duck. This is clearly a Fingelfang. Yeah, Fingelfan. This is clearly a Fingelfan, I say. So let's just leave and we'll see what happens to it. All of a sudden, our Fingelfan down there is sitting there quite happily, and let's go throw it in the water and see what happens. I can't get to the water from here. I'm gonna need a way to get to the... Oh my goodness! I don't know what I did. Like, no! No, duck! Come back! Somehow carrying the duck in there was a bad idea. Or the Fingelfang, I should say. There we go. And we'll give myself some wings. Boring wings for now. That way I can fly. You! What? No, I need... There we go. Selecting can be a little tricky sometimes, especially since he has like 3 necklaces on him for some reason. Let's go drop him in water and see what happens. Yoink. Move the camera. And... move. Oops. There we go. Haha! He's smart. He's expressing intelligence. And if we can actually click on him... Aw, he didn't add his adjective. Oh well. That's fine. At least he got that part done. So there you go. That's the basics of Scribblenauts Unlimited. We're showing off here. There's a shark and some treasure. Oh, dude. My goodness, that shark is very not happy. I say we deal with him in a way only a chemist would think of. Take this, shark. This is just how much they've added and how cool this game is. That they've added sodium and it explodes in water. I think that's awesome. So there you go, folks. Scribblenauts Unlimited. You can have fun making ridiculous things. You can have fun making regular things. All sorts of stuff you can make. They've added so many new words to the game. So if you enjoyed the first one, you'll probably enjoy this one. If you don't enjoy this sort of creative sandbox type game, then maybe it's not for you, but whatever. It's on Steam and also on the 3DS. I'm not sure if it's been ported to anything else, and I don't think it's on sale anymore, which is a shame because it is pretty good and the sale was decent, but meh. If you're lucky, Steam's, it might go on as part of like the Encore sales that they're putting on. Who knows? Anyways, that's all for now. So until next time, keep on trotting.